This is Doug. Just want to check in with you guys. Just finished the week-long orientation with Melton Truck Lines, and actually I'm supposed to go out with my trainer tomorrow. But I guess so far I made the cut. I won't say I'm hired yet, even though I got my badge, and it has a hire date of April 2018. But I still have to go out with the trainer, and I think if I screw up there, I guess he has final say. So we'll see where that goes. But I talked to him. He seems like a really cool guy. I apologize if this video is a little bit shaky. My stand that I usually use is actually packed away. I have to go with the trainer in the morning. So I got everything packed and I'm ready to go. I'm at the hotel here. They actually move you from the hotel you're in orientation to a different hotel after you finish. I guess after you're considered to be hired. They move you to a different hotel, which is a little bit farther up the road. And it seems like a hotel that I guess a lot of the trucking companies in the area use for their drivers, because there's a lot of other trucking company shuttle vans out in the parking lot. But orientation was fun. It was challenging. I really enjoyed the load securement part. I didn't think I would, but I really liked the challenge of that, and the physicality of it, getting out there to be able to do something, try to figure something out, use your brain a little bit, and solve a puzzle, basically, kind of, how you're going to keep that on the trailer, and you got your, the ways you got to secure it. But I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of information in a short period of time. They do weed people out. Our class started with 18 people, and 12 of us graduated. And out of the 12 of us, 4 of us were recent grads or people with no experience. The people who have experience, you start orientation on Sunday morning, and Thursday morning. The people who have experience will get their trucks. And then they get their first load. I think all of them got their first loads today on Friday. And those of us who are going out with a trainer, if you have any experience, I think if you have like less than 3 months experience, maybe it is, they send you out with a trainer for 2 weeks. If you have zero experience, if you're coming from truck driving school, you're out with the trainer for the 3 weeks. From what I understand, it's either 2 or 3. There's no, the trainer can't say after 2 weeks, even if you don't have any experience, that you're good. And, also, don't think that just it's 21 days and I'm getting my own truck, because, it's really going to depend on how that trainer gets routed, and if he gets you to a terminal to get a truck. You may be with them a little longer, so, be prepared for that. But also, if I'll say this because of some of the people we lost in class, don't waste your time coming to an orientation if you have used drugs in the past like 6 months, because they're going to do a hair follicle test and you're going to fail it. And if you fail it, I mean, they call you in. Milton's pretty strict. You're going to do your interview over the phone. I think I did 2 interviews over the phone. But when you get to orientation, one of either the terminal manager or one of the orientation managers is going to call you in their office, and they have your background history. So if there's anything in your background that you lied about, be upfront with them, be honest with them. They will try to work with you so you can still get hired. But they'll call you in. They do an integrity interview, it's called. And you need to be upfront about anything that's in your past. And they will ask you, when was the last time you smoked marijuana? And, if you smoked marijuana in the last 6 months, I would definitely say, I would be honest no matter what, and tell them. Because we did have somebody in class who, in the integrity interview, luckily, he told them, it was about a month and a half ago. And they told him, well, it's going to come back in your hair follicle test. And then it's going to go on your DOT record. And then you're always going to have to say you failed a pre-employment drug test. So be honest with that, because what they were able to do then, was, let him go without further running the test, and I think most companies are like that. But don't waste your time. Don't waste their time and money. It costs them a lot of money to get you here and put you in a hotel. So don't do that. And if there's anything in your past, just be upfront about it. They tell you. If you have anything in your past, they can work with just about anything. So just be upfront about that. But so far, it seems like a great company. All the drivers I've talked to at the terminal are great. They're all really happy there. I haven't come across any disgruntled drivers. The training staff, the orientation staff there are great guys. The food was good. They bring you lunch every day. You get breakfast at the hotel, which is basically what most hotels have. They have they might have sausage and eggs, and then you can make waffles, and they have some fruit, and they have some danishes and things like that, juice and coffee. And then they'll provide you lunch at the terminal. A lot of times it was sandwiches from a deli. Then they would give us a menu, and you could pick what you wanted, which were these wraps. Now this was Birmingham. I don't know how they do it at the other terminals they do orientation at, but you get to pick a wrap, which there was, I don't know how many different wraps on there that you could pick from, and those were pretty good. And then today they actually got us pizza, which actually we graduated yesterday, but we were waiting. The four of us were waiting for trainers. The one guy was going out today. I'm going out tomorrow, probably about noon, my trainer said. And another guy is going out first thing in the morning tomorrow, and the last guy is going out on Sunday. So, but they got us all trainers right away. Another thing, if you are automatic restricted, Melton is still primarily a manual company. They have more manuals than they do automatics. From what I understand, they, by 2019, are going to be 100% automatic, but as of right now, they are majority manual. So if you're automatic restricted, you're going to be waiting a lot longer for a trainer. There was guys there when we got into orientation who had been waiting like a week to get a trainer, because there's just not a whole lot of trainers out there who have automatic trucks. So just know that going in, and if possible, don't get automatic restriction on your license, because it just limits you as to what you can do. I know there was a guy in class who, I guess if you go to CR England school, they don't teach, I guess, non-automatic. So we had a guy like that. Now the other guys we lost were for health issue. We lost one for a drug issue, and the other ones we lost for a health issue, and two of them we lost for a performance issue. Don't go in there and sit around, put your head down, go to sleep. You need to be alert. You need to be out there in the yard doing the stuff with everybody else. Don't take a break every 5 minutes. It's hot. I'm sunburnt. Everybody's sunburnt who did anything out there. If you don't go into flatbedding if you want to be lazy. It's not a job for lazy people. So anyway, so overall, I was very happy with the orientation. I feel somewhat prepared. I won't say I'm 100% prepared now with the trainer. I know primarily he's there to teach you to drive and be safe. And what loads you get are just a bonus into that, and what you get to secure. There's so many different things. They're very good. They give you a book. They have so many different resources for you. If you get out there and you have a question about something, they give you a resource book for securement. They have safety department you can call. You can take a picture on your phone and send it to the safety department. They have driver mentors. You can call your trainer. There's so many people you can call. I mean, they have a lot of what are called ambassadors and million milers. If you ever see a Melton truck that's not blue, those guys have over 1 million miles with the company. They get to pick their own truck, and they get to customize their own truck once you get 1 million miles. But it sounds like an awesome company. Everybody I've talked to says it's an awesome company. So, if there's anybody out there thinking about going into flatbedding, I'd definitely give them a try. It's not for everybody. Flatbed is no joke. It's a lot of responsibility. But that's my 2 cents on it. I didn't get to do as much information as I wanted on the orientation because it's just busy, and you're up early and up late trying to do homework or whatever else you might need to do to get prepared. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to make videos when we're out on the road. I probably won't be able to make any videos when I'm with my trainer. But hopefully in about 3 weeks, I'll make a video when I get my own truck, show you guys my truck, and fill you in on how my training went. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be checking back with you soon. All right, bye.